Testing. Okay, there we go. Hey, G. Good morning. Whew. That was a quick setup so we could catch the Begonia coming in. Whew. I thought she would have already arrived by the time I was here, but I saw her approaching. I was like, quickly set up everything. There's also a smaller... Wait, where's the smaller one? The Wilson. Hey, Brian. Show face. I can't with this lens. The Wilson Amsterdam. Look at that zoom. Ooh, there's a... Ooh, whoa, what the hell? I just noticed there's two Ro-Ros on the other side parked. There's a Kess there and a NYK there. Lots of Ro-Ros. Good morning, Greg. Alright, let's stay on the Begonia for a minute. Did I set up everything? Now that is the big question. Because I really rushed everything. On my scarf. Let's get this out as well for today. It's really cold today. Oh my goodness. It snowed a bit overnight as well. But of course it all melted away already. Hey Bruce. Hey Suzanne. The command. No, it's only for moderators, Suzanne, to control the overlay. I don't think we'll have a mod in chat today, actually. Andrew, good morning. So I'll have to old school do it myself. But this one came from Gothenburg and is going to Ghent. I can tell you that by heart. This is a very big stream regular. So we'll have a little bit less overlay today. I'll probably only do the big ships. But that's fine. This, oh man, it's really chilly. What does the overlay say for temperature? Let's also try the weather command. Weather. Boom. It feels like -5. Oh my goodness. What's even crazier is I saw the forecast for next week. Next week on Friday, they are forecasting 16 degrees. That's 20, that's, well, that feels 25 degrees warmer than no, that's bad, man, 21. Arrival time is about 2. Yeah, seems about right. I started a bit earlier today because I wanted to catch the Ever Living, I think it is, coming in a little bit. There's one of the green Ever ships that's gonna come by. There was also a 400 meter here earlier today. I think like half an hour ago. I can still see it. I'll show you guys once the Begonia is in here. Is it channel dredge? Yes, constantly. Whew. All right, still waking up a bit, setting up some stuff. Good morning, Mort. So you can just see in the distance there the 400 meter that was here earlier. I might zoom in on her once the Begonia did the turn here. We'll see her go into the lock then. Cool thing about this one, so she's, I think, about just over 200 meters, and she doesn't need any tugboats, so she's very maneuverable. She has 2 side thrusters on the back there, the little round markings, and also 2 bow thrusters on the front right there. So that's why she's super maneuverable for such a big ship. There's a very, very strong and cold wind today. Ooh. Might be a short one. Might freeze otherwise. But as I said, next weekend the weather should be amazing, so I'm looking forward to that. So earlier, even before I arrived, this one came by here. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a wobble. That is the HMM something something, and she is 400 meters long, 61 meters wide, so yeah, as big as they get. Oh. Here's the Begonia. Barbecue stream? No. I will go, if it's good weather the whole weekend, I might go to Walsoorden again, where we were very close to the water at some point next weekend. We'll see. Can also see the Lesse still dredging. I think day number 15 or something, but she's still doing her thing over there. Hey, Mr. Eman, good morning. Oh, I still need to plug in the power for the camera. Hang on. Oh, it's the Gdansk. Yep, that's indeed. I forgot the name. Good morning, Philip. All right, let's plug this in. Oh, the wind is so chilly. As soon as I stick my head out of the window, it's... All right, there we go. We should be, let me double check for a minute. Yes, we're on power bank mode. Good. Looks like the lock is ready for her. So big I see on the Twitch streamer. Okay, let me do something. I don't have anything on yet for heating. I just have a hand warmer. It's charged. Ship. There's a Begonia. Let's see. 2, 6. All right, that should be her. Let's see if that works. There she is. So 230 meters long, but she's only 26 meters wide. Oh. So she has like, how wide is a, I think it's 36 meters wide or 34 meters. Well, she has quite some wiggle room actually. I need to pump the volume a little bit. Okay, there we go. That's better. Let's look at all the people on the bridge getting ready for maneuvering into the lock. One on the left. You see 3 on the right. That's cool. That's a cool shot. Oh, I like that. I like that shot. It's a bit more windy today, so we'll have a good test of the stabilizers. Yeah, I think it smooths out the stuttering a little bit. But if I say wind, I should also look into tying down. Wait, where's my rope thing? Should I tie down the tripod? I will be fine. So. I bought a new Volvo? No. Same car for this year. At the end of the year, I have to order a new one. And it will have to be a fully EV one. That's a really cool shot, seeing her maneuver like that with the sun. Alright, let me check the radar while we enjoy the Begonia. So 2 small chemical oil tankers coming, yeah, I see them. And then let's see, where is she? Okay, the Ever Living, the one that I really wanted to catch today, is about to enter the river. We'll have a pilot change, and we'll see her in a little bit. Behind her, general cargo ship coming to Ghent. Another general cargo ship coming to Ghent. A bit further behind her, a general cargo ship going to somewhere upriver. Melina's coming! Melina's coming. Fan favorite. After her, it's pretty quiet. It's what I saw on the pilot schedule as well. There's like a massive gap for the whole afternoon, actually. Yeah, it might be a shorter stream. We'll see. And I think coming from Antwerp. Hey, Lunette. Good morning. Oh yeah, the stabilizer definitely makes a difference with the wind. Oh, that's so nice. Cool. What is that? Oh yeah, we have a big Ro-Ro coming from Antwerp. I forgot about that one. The Hugh Target. It's one of the Hugh Autoliners ships that are coming. It's also cool to catch. Another oil tanker behind that. Yeah, well, we'll have a nice lineup of ships for the next 2 hours, I think. And we'll see if I've frozen to death by then. Since it feels like -5 almost. Oh man, this new lens is so good. I love it. Yes, but I don't want to spend 200, 300 euros on a vest like that. It's just not worth it for the few weeks a year that we need it. I'd rather buy some more gear for the stream then. There's a little bit of stuttering now, but it's still very stable. I like it. It's optional, that's yeah, but there's an even bigger one coming later. And we have an Ever ship coming. We have Melina coming. What, the Marsk, Iowa? Where would that one be? Oh, it went through the locks. I'm afraid by the time it gets here, it's gonna be quite late. It still needs to go through the locks, and it's still like a 2-hour-ish ride from where it is at the locks. So yeah, we'll see. There is a mark here. I can zoom in on it in a minute. There's a mark that was coming by as I arrived with the car. I love how you can see the people on the bridge still. Slowly maneuvering. When she's in, I'll give you a nice overview of the river. See what we can see. Look at that. I think her nose is in now. All right, there she goes. All right, let's take another look at the river. We have the Rayador that's doing its plowing thing again. The less is over there. So yeah, we have the Chem Gdansk that is leaving us towards Antwerp. It's about to make the turn there. And we got the two tankers are here as well. Let me show them. So we got the Fidelio. Let's check it. Fidelio came from an anchor point, so can't say where she came from. And then, damn it, just by her side, if I zoom out. There she is. You see those in Södertälje. So this is the Begonia star coming from also an anchor point. So also can't tell. And they're nicely going side by side by the looks of it. It's like they're racing. They're going upstream and against the window. So they're taking their sweet time, taking it slow. What are their speeds? They're going 10 knots. So the Fidelio is going 11, and the blue one, the Begonia star, is going about 10. Look at that water on her bow. It's a really cool shot. See, meanwhile, the HMM has took the turn. So let's take one more look before she's disappearing behind the land over there. There she is. The HMM Gdansk. She is 400 meters long. Yeah, it's a Hyundai Marine Merchant, I think, that it stands for. I'm sure Toast made a command for it. Well, it looks like the blue one is coming back now. Alright, and then if we go further down the river, there's 2 ro-ros parked. It's really exceptional to see 2 ro-ros there. Let me check what this one is on radar. This is the Thames Highway. It came from Grimsby in the UK. And it's being bunkered right now, actually. There's a tanker. No, cargo ship. Yeah, it has to be a tanker. So she's being fueled. And just next to her is the Vega Leader. That one came from, can I see? Let's check. Zeebrugge. And they're both going to Vlissingen, so the city on the other side. And if we go further down, we'll see another Maersk. So that one came by here when I was just driving up the embankment here to start the stream. She's very rusty. You can't see it from a distance, but she is. And then another oil tanker coming towards us. Trying to see if we can already catch the Ever. Not yet. She's still hiding behind the pier. We'll see her in a little bit. Meanwhile, I think the Begonia's almost fully in. Let's check. There we go. Yeah, she has quite a bit of room left. I saw one of the other DFDS ships, I think it was last week, in the lock. And it didn't have as much room. I think that one is wider. I think this is a smaller one. I think it was a Primula that was in there. Cool. Is my chat broken, or are you guys just still very quiet? I know it's Sunday morning. I know it's a bit early. I just wonder if my chat broke or not. They're all very quiet. Okay. Very good. You chilling? Yeah, it's fine. I'm not used to a dead chat anymore. I feel like the afternoon streams are a bit more animated for the chat, a bit more activity. Well, hey, I wanted to catch the Ever Living, so we had to start on time. Doing stuff. Gotcha. It's all good. I just wanted to make sure my chat still worked. Okay, so yeah, we're waiting a little bit on there's two big ships that I really want to catch now. The Ever Living coming in, and then coming from Antwerp, we should have the Hugh. Let's see if we can maybe spot it on the other side of the land, Thun there. Let's see if we can catch anything. So we're looking for something beyond the tree line. That could be the Hugh. It's quite hazy though, so I don't see. Oh yeah, there it is. I can already see it. That's it. I know it's a digital crappy zoom, but there she is on the other side of the trees. That's actually where I want to go if the weather is good. The weather is good next weekend, as they forecast, 16 degrees. I'll probably go there for a full stream with a lot of action, hopefully. The spot we checked out, I think 2 weeks ago now on Sunday. But there were no boats. Alright. We also have a... She became a stream regular. But there she is again, nonetheless. I've seen her take a lot of dumps recently. I'm gonna get the hand warmer out. It's getting chilly already. Cool thing is that this hand warmer fits inside of the glove, which is really nice. Ah, there we go. Let's see. Oh, it's warming up a bit. It only feels minus 3.4 now. It was minus 5 earlier. Oh, yeah, Candace. I didn't see you come in. Good morning. Hey, Gigi. It's 6. Oof. That means you're somewhere on the east coast of the US or Canada. I think this is a good stream to have a morning coffee with, or some tea if you're not into coffee, or any other beverage, of course. You got 20 centimeters of snow this week. Jesus, I can't. If you would have 20 centimeters here, the whole country would be in absolute chaos. Oh, she's going to a different spot to dump by the looks of it. Wait, is she done? Her cranes are not hanging outside anymore. Nah, there's no way she's done. And more coming, wow. Yeah, we got a little bit of powder snow overnight, but it's already all melted by now. There was half a centimeter of snow when I woke up. Is she gonna dump there? No way. Oh yeah, she is dumping there. Wow, she's dumping right in front of us. Okay, they're rising from the water. Oh, you're more south Trinidad and Tobago. Okay, yeah, indeed. That's also 23 degrees Celsius. Oh, well, 23 is nice. 31 is too much for me. You need to grab something. But don't press a button. No, good. That's it. She's all empty now. Hey, Bazzy. Good morning. All right. In the meanwhile, we have a clear view of the Hugh. They got stolen, Bazzy. Boom. So that is the big row coming our way. I think it fell off. It's funny though. Well, at least it's not an essential part of your car. Now we got a patrol vessel coming. Well, let's check if we can catch the Ever starting to appear. Is that there? I think that's her. Hang on. Here she is. That is the Ever living. Ooh, she's well loaded. Holy moly. She has a lot of stuff on her. Cool. So she's coming in a little bit. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the patrol vessel also going upstream against the wind.
Hallo. Staat hier ook heel vaak, heb ik al gemerkt.
Ja, ik doe livestreams op YouTube.
Welke, die HMM, welke was dat?
Gdansk.
Ja,
HMM
die heb ik nog niet
Gdansk.
eigenlijk. Ik heb er wel alles veel. En dan kom je eigenlijk uit maar op de Bonnefoy, want dan komt vanuit Axel natuurlijk.
Ah ja,
En
oké.
dan gewoon over de brug erheen. Soms heb ik geluk, want er komen dingen aan, hè? En Evergreen.
Ja, inderdaad. Ever Living komt eraan. Ja.
Dus ja, daar wachten we op. Hè? Want het is eigenlijk altijd zo, ik woon in Axel. Maar mijn moeder woont hier nog natuurlijk, maar die is 92 en ja, het is altijd om mijn moeder even te controleren.
All right, I'm back. I muted because I was scared it was gonna give personal info.
Die dingen die laatste die voorbij was, welke was dat?
Bentham, denk ik.
Ja.
Bentham. Ja. All right. MS. Good morning, Susie. I was talking to a guy that comes here for photos as well. But he started to talk about his family. I was like, I'm gonna mute for a minute. I don't want to dox anyone online. The patrol vessel is playing hide and seek. Dredge is lowering again. A lot of Steven's friends. Wonder if there's a seagull here today. There are. Those patrol boats are sexy. Yeah, they look good, don't they? We are going against the sun now, so it's gonna look a bit dark. I think it'll come out again in a minute, unless it's going up the canal. Which I don't think, since the lock is closed because the big ro-ro is in there. Alright, cool. So, for those who are just joining, good morning. What is approaching us is the Hugh, which I was zooming in when I was talking to the man. It was also kind of funny that he was standing directly in front of my lens. He didn't realize that. I also think he doesn't know what YouTube is. So you have the Hugh coming, and then if I pan towards the coastline, yeah, there's two ro-ros parked on the other side, which is also pretty cool to see. But then our main target for today, oh, she's making good progress already. There she is, the ever-living. She's well stacked as well, actually. Hello from Heidelberg, Germany. Guten Morgen, Weisbar. It's almost guten... Wait, how do you say good afternoon in German? Guten Mittag? Hey, where did that CGM come from? That one must have left from Vlissingen. I didn't see that one come by here. Let me check. Yeah, it came from Vlissingen on the other side. I could say maaltijd. It sounds like a meal, like lunch in Dutch. Maaltijd. I'll just go for guten Tag. Yeah, it's busy. We're with 3 ship spotters here today. Another guy just got out of his car, probably also to catch the ever. Yeah, he did, Dutch fella. I just muted because I was scared he was gonna throw out some personal info, which I didn't want to throw on the internet without him realizing. Because he says he makes photos, but he saves them on his SD cards. And then he has a little device where he inserts the SD cards to look at the pictures he made. So I don't think he even has a computer. Guten Abend, guten Nacht, yeah. I know those two. Hey, Big Barry. Moin, of course, moin. I keep forgetting moin. Jose honestly knew his age. I do like the dialect here. There's something unique to the Sealand dialect. The goods are incoming. Indeed, they are. All right, let's check out this little boy coming in as well. This is a patrol vessel doing. Oh, wait. Patrol vessel is turning, so we might get to see her come out actually. Do. No doggos, not yet. It's very chilly though today. It feels like -3, so maybe not the perfect doggo weather. I think it might park there actually. Yeah, it's going into the docking area. It's also a dock where there's usually tugboats waiting for a job. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. No, 3. His dialect was Zeus. It's very different from this side of the water and further up north. Oh, this is a dialect that I hear the most, of course, since I live on this side. Oh, he's off. He might be too cold. He said he wanted to wait for the Ever as well, but maybe he was too cold. So he's standing in the wind. Well, he comes here regularly because he said he has seen me a few times before. Oh, we got a little general cargo ship coming in. Let me go there. Yes, there is Big Berry. There's 2. I personally prefer a vessel finder. If you do !location, if you type it in the chat, you'll get a link to where we are, but that also links to that website with the radar. Unfortunately, unlike, or marine traffic is the other one, yeah. Or the other one is, no, the other one. The big difference is that the premium is unaffordable for us mortals. Oh, are the commands dead? Or the toast do it so only he... What? Wait, is Stream Elements down? Oh, I think Stream Elements is down. Oh, yeah, Stream Elements is down. Well, Stream Elements in shambles. But yeah, it's a vessel finder, VESSEL finder.com if you want to see the radar. So this is the Thun Genius, came from Whitegate. Cool name, Whitegate in Ireland. It's too cold for Stream Elements. But their servers are... Yeah, thank you, Akandas, for the link. Built in 2003, so it is 22 years old. Heading to Ireland. Nice. On a ship? Or are you flying there, Dutch fella? Look at the Ever Living behind, and the Marsk as well. That's a cool shot. Oh, by plane, okay. Oh, you're Scottish, eh? Somebody said it's low tide indeed. If I zoom out, you'll see that the water is absolutely. I think it's almost at its lowest. I think it's gonna start turning any minute now. I'm just sad that both websites, Vessel Finder and Marine Traffic, have no affordable, like, premiums model for enthusiasts. Like, I'm a bit sad about that. I was gonna look up the tides. Terneuzen, which is where we are. There it is. Wow, that is not correct. According to tides chart, it's flood now. It's high tide. That's not correct at all. Yeah, the low tide it was at, it's already past low tide. The low tide was at 11:08. The next high tide is at 5 p.m. or 4:55 p.m. There's also a man that walked all the way down to make photos of the ships. He's over there. She's pretty deep. You can see her plimsoll line over there, the marking. Check out her bow pushing the water forward. She goes. I was thinking last night that it's been a very long time since we saw a crude oil tanker. We don't get those too often here. It's actually rare that we get a real crude oil tanker. I guess there's not much facilities for it in Antwerp. They do come by, but it's rare. Meanwhile, the Hugh is getting closer, but so is the Ever. I swear to God, they're gonna cross each other right in front of us somewhere. I have to pick. Also, the plow thing is here again. I'm not sure if there's anything on the road. I'll hide it for now. Oh, okay. There is someone. The AI is active. Thank you for all your comments. Gather wobble. Still haven't seen her lower it on stream. Need to catch her doing it. You prefer a polite oil tanker than a crude. The thing with the crude oil tankers is that those are like the biggest type of tankers, so they're really cool to see. And they're very deep in the water usually, if they're fully loaded. Alright, looks like she's not gonna lower. But that's a cool view. Look at the shadow of the cloud on the water. And then the ripples from the wind. That's really cool. Ooh, wind is picking up now. That's a really cool shot. Like that. Like that. Car was like, nope, too cold. I'm gonna stand over there now. A green hull reminds you of your first job. We had a very interesting one yesterday at Half Free. It was a green hull, but also the superstructure, so the whole bridge and everything was also green. It looked very trippy, seeing an all green ship. Alright, so the Hugh is approaching, and I just noticed that behind the Hugh is... Is that a... No, I don't think that's a crude oil tanker. I think it's a regular oil tank. Let's check. Didn't see that one on radar yet. No, it's a chemical oil products tanker. The Navigate Executive. And the wind must be high. Yeah, there's quite a bit of wind right now. I think it's the wind chill that makes it so cold when the weather command was still working earlier today. I think we have our next. So you have the Ever just made a turn towards us. And then we got another little smaller smaller tanker. Ooh. There we go, that's better. Let me look her up. Ship. The 964 0138. There we go. This is the Chem Amsterdam. Oh, came from Houston in the US. She's 141 meters long, 24 meters wide. Currently there's 8.6 meters of her that's below the waterline. And she's built in 2013, which makes her 12 years old this year. I do think the new lens with the stabilizer makes a good difference for the stream. Oh man, it's really cold today. Where is she? There she is. The ever approaching. We're hitting the 1 hour mark. Maybe now's a good time if you're new to the channel and you like the shipping stuff. There's a lot more things planned this year. So yeah, if you like the shipping stuff, please don't forget to drop a follow when you're watching on Twitch, or drop that subscription when you're watching on YouTube. Both are free. It helps the channel out a lot. We're closing in on 500 subs on YouTube. And if you really want to go the extra mile, you can of course smash, don't click it, but smash that like button. It will help other people who are interested in shipping content, but they haven't come across the channel yet to find it. Yeah, I posted a video of it in the Discord, free, of them being evacuated. Don't forget the end of June possibility. Yeah, indeed. We'll have to see. It's also TwitchCon at the end of June. I'm not sure if I'm going, but I might have to. So we'll have to align, Dutch fella, if it works out. It would be amazing if he could make it work. Is that a cargo ship on the right? Yes, that's a Maersk ship that's leaving us. That's a Maersk ship, right? Let me double check. Yeah. No, I don't think it is actually. No, it's an optical illusion. The Maersk is already further out, I think. Yeah. The Maersk is already further out. Wait, is it? You're making me doubt. Hot laps. Let's check. No, it is a Maersk. Yeah, there she is. That Maersk was here where we are when I arrived. So it takes an hour from the spot where I am to that spot. Oh, it's TwitchCon is in May. Oh, I totally missed that. Okay, oh no, then it's definitely an option. Yeah. The Chem Amsterdam. Oh, that would actually be really cool. Then I can come to Rotterdam twice. I can go at the end of May, and then I can go at the end of June. Oh yeah, I would probably go even a few days earlier, Dutch fella, to do some ship spotting in Rotterdam before that, the days before. Yeah, absolutely. I gotta slide in your DMs at some point to talk about it. Wow, the ever living looks majestic like this. Dude, what a big superstructure this one. So there's no separate chimneys, but it's like a very thick superstructure and very wide. It's like the full width of the ship. Interesting. Hey, Tiger. What, take a tanker with me to what? TwitchCon? Oh, that's the one you were talking about? Yeah, that's one of the main targets for today, Hot Labs. It's the Ever Living from Evergreen. The con. DMs are open. Gotcha. I just don't know yet if I'm going to TwitchCon. It will all depend on what people are going. There's a few other streamers I'm quite close with, so if they go, I'll go. But if they all don't go, I don't see a point for me going. No, so for those of you who don't know yet, there is an opportunity that we can maybe be on a ship that's going from Rotterdam to Terneuzen here at the end of June. So that will be absolutely crazy to do, and to stream from it will be even cooler. So that is a possibility for the end of June. And those of you who missed the beginning of the stream, so apparently the forecast for next weekend in terms of weather is that it's going to be 16 degrees Celsius. That's like 20 degrees warmer or something than it is today. If it's 16 degrees, I'll head out to Walsorden again to have the spot by the water there and be really close to the ships. So that is a plan. This boat came from Houston. Yes, this one came all the way from Houston in the US. Correct. Yeah, it is very clear today, indeed. So because of the wind, EG, it usually blows away the haze a bit more, or a bit better. So also for the just joiners, what we have coming towards us, the Hugh over there. The big floating shoebox. It's a ro-ro. There's vehicles inside. And then all the way to the other side, we have the Evergreen coming towards us. Let me hide. Why do companies have a flag like Mars Science? Okay, that's a good one, Trace. Oh, no, wrong button. Sorry, press the button. It's called Flag of Convenience is how it's called. And basically, why does it keep doing this? Okay, I think we're good now. Ships have to register in a certain country, just like a car, basically. And there's two types of registries. There's the closed ones, and then those are the regular ones, which means that, for example, you have a company in a certain country, and that country only has a closed register. You have to register your ship in that country. But there's also something called open registers. For example, the Marshall Islands is one of them. And that means that a company from anywhere in the world can just register their ships under that flag. Now, that gives you a big advantage because indeed, taxes is one of them, but also like work regulations and all kinds of safety regulations are applied by that country. So of course, those countries are a lot more lax on their laws and on their taxes. So it's beneficial for ships to be to sailing under those flags, which is why there's a few countries in the world that have like the majority of ships. I think it's Marshall Islands, Liberia is a very, very big one. There's a few others. My favorite fact always about flag of convenience is the Bahamas flag. If your ship is sailing under the Bahamas flag, that means the captain is legally allowed to officiate marriages between people. That's why a lot of cruise ships have that, the Bahamas flag, so they can upsell getting married on the cruise ship. And then the captain can officiate the wedding. And that's a little fun fact for you. So next time you see a ship and it has like an exotic flag, you know why. There's a whole backstory to it as well, and there's also some controversies with flag of convenience, because yeah, of course, it's basically tax and labor law evasion in a legal way. And over the years, it has become a bit more strict. Like there are now certain laws. So basically, if a ship goes to, let's say, Antwerp, where this ship is going right now, there are certain laws from Belgium and Antwerp that will be applied to the ship in order for them to allow them to dock there. You're a veteran from the Royal Navy. Oh, that's cool. You've seen many ships. Yeah, awesome. Well, welcome. Yo-yo, hello. Good. It's noon now, so I can say good afternoon. Let's spin you around. There it is. And that's the one thing we don't see here on the river, though, is Navy ships. Or anything military in terms of ships. Yeah, exactly. There's a minimum for each. Yeah, exactly. I love how you can see the ripples in the metal of the ship. With the sun blasting it from the side. It's really cool. Maybe I should put this one on the overlay. So, which one will be here first? I think that one. Let's do ship. Hey Duns, good afternoon. You're just in time for the two main attractions probably for today. Where's the Hugh? Where is she? Is that her? There she is. Let me get her number out. I think the DFDS ships and the Transfenica ships here though look a lot better. For me, this is just a big shoebox on the water, filled with cars. You know how little kids, when they store their cars in shoeboxes, this is like the adult, supersized version of it. It's a shoebox filled with cars. All right, so this is the Hugh Target. She's on the way to Le Havre in France. She is just under 200 meters, 40 meters wide, and currently 9 meters deep in the water. Sailing under the Norway flag and built in 2015, so she turns 10 this year. Also, Hugh used to have the biggest, in terms of car capacity, ships in the world, but we saw one on December 31st here on the river, the biggest one, the Hugh, I think we saw the Hugh Aurora, which could carry 9,100 cars. But in the meanwhile, I saw an article that BYD, yes, the car brand, also has ships now, and they have a capacity of 9,200 cars. So the BYD ships, BYD Shenzhen will be the first one. I haven't seen it on radar yet, but the BYD Shenzhen will be the biggest one in the world for vehicles. There she is. This one is 8,500 cars. There you go. It's a good looking badge, Akandas, the little heart. Those are one of the ship types we were yelling to usually. But you were yelling to them? It's a baby. I wouldn't call this a baby, but the interesting thing about all these ro-ro ships is that they all seem to be similar in size. They never exceed 200 meters. It's just the way they arrange the inside that's creating more and more capacity. So, very interesting. And behind her we have seemingly a very empty oil tanker. Ooh. I'm just starting to realize that she has the toilet stain livery. As you can see, all the brown. Just like a toilet. It would make a nice houseboat. Yeah, that is true. You have a lot of room for activities inside of your ship then. Because they were sailing too fast, making too much wave. Oh, interesting. Gotta say, this one is not creating a lot of waves though. If you look at behind her, it's flat, there's nothing. Ah, you think the size has something to do with safety in regards if she's flooded, there's a lot of area for water to fill. Yeah, that makes sense. That could be a thing. She should be going to dry dock this year. She can use it by the looks of it. A nice little paint job. How much is the salary of a ship captain? I don't know. I wouldn't know. Mask. Maybe someone else in chat is a bit more knowledgeable about salaries on ships, but is on the Zeus Vlaanderen side? Yes, I am, Maarten. I am. That's where we are. We are at Terneuzen, if that rings a bell for you. It depends on quite a few factors. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, there you go. There you have an average for a ship captain from the UK. Not gonna lie, it's a good pay. But you gotta take into account, working on these ships, being a seafarer is basically a lifestyle. You hear that from everybody who's ever done it. You're away from home for months at a time. You're missing vacations, birthdays, other family events. It's literally a way of life. According to Google, salaries for a captain at Hugh Autoliners, that's this ship, ranges from 127,000 to 169, nice, thousand, reflecting diverse roles within the company. Also keep in mind this is a Norwegian company, so I assume they pay pretty well since it's a European company. And the ship is also registered in Norway. But yeah, she's rusty, huh? Let's take a look at her up close. Look at that rust hole. If we go down, look at that. You're contemplating going back? Wow, that's interesting. Can you bring us along, that fella, if you're going back? You've also... I hope my stream is not influencing you guys too much. Like, oh, we look at ships with that man every week. Now I want to be on one again. Oh, look at their back, though. Look at that. That is very, very rusty. You're 68, too old to go back, sadly. Ah. It does stuck on the old heartstrings. I can imagine. So, yeah. Maybe you get a little bit reminiscent as well, seeing all these things. So this is officially the rustiest Ro-Ro we've ever seen on stream before. There's no doubt about that one. You tried a land job. I also like how you guys call it land jobs. It's like a category by itself. All right, let's hide it. And then I'll do this. Ah. No, I don't want to watch ads. Jesus. Where are you? There you are. Ship 9. Hey Pixie. Good morning. 29. Just punching in a number. Don't mind me. 31. All right. So, as the rusty Hugh is leaving us, the ever living has appeared from behind the pier. Look at a little ship in front of her for some perspective. Hugh has a nice video of, yeah, there's a few good videos of the Ro-Ros. When they are paying the crew this level, there's no money left for new paint. Well, she is scheduled for a dry dock this year, so maybe next time we see her, she looks all fresh again. All right, the Ever Living, it came from an anchor point, so we can't really see where it came before that. I'm not sure if it comes from a long distance or it came from another European port. 334 meters long, 45 meters wide. Currently 12 meters of her is under the waterline. She is deep in the water. Sailing under a Singapore flag and built in 2013. So that means she is 12 years old this year. There's a good documentary from National Geographic where they follow, I think National Geographic, follow one of the Hugh Autoliner ships across the world, showing all the loading and unloading. And they also show how some of these ships, I'm not sure if this one has it, but they have movable floors. So they can add or decrease flooring based on their cargo. If they have like a lot of high vehicles, they can raise one floor up, and then they can drive in the bigger vehicles. How deep is the canal? I think it's like 16 meters deep or something. It's constantly maintained, the trend. I would have to look on a map to know exactly. I don't know by heart. There's different depths as well in different spots. But there's one deep shipping lane which these big ships go through. How many containers on this one? I would have to look it up. I can't fetch it with the overlay thing. Maybe you should count them, hot labs. Start counting. How often do I stream? We try to stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Trace. But it's all of course, it's weather pending. So if it's bad weather or it's raining, then yeah, we won't stream. But yeah, the goal is 3 times a week. And probably when I have vacation or in summer or when there's special events, we'll stream a bit more. Oh, so she has capacity for 8,488. That's a lot of 8s. 20-foot containers. So a 20-foot container is those small ones that you see there in the front. Well, just beyond the front. That's a 20-foot. The bigger ones are 40-foot containers. So you could, in theory, just divide that number by 2. Then you have about the capacity for these bigger ones. So that's still 4,200-ish containers. Oh no, I also love doing it Trace. So I love being here. It's one of my favorite spots to be. Most captains love their ships. Do you think the captain of Aurora also loves? I don't know if love is the correct word. I think they're proud of their job and what they do. I'm not sure if love is. She's about to overtake this this little tugboat with the barges in front. Funny enough, I think the small ship is louder than the big one. When you sail on one ship regularly, you do get some pride in maintaining it properly. I can imagine. It becomes your little baby, something like that. Funny you should say that, again. The boat that actually got stuck in the Suez Canal was here last week in Antwerp. So it came by the spot last week. That was the Ever Given. The Ever Living is on a transatlantic express line, Southampton. Okay, so she came from Southampton then. And she'll go to Rotterdam, Bremerhaven, and Le Havre after Antwerp, and then she'll go back to the U.S. New York, Norfolk, Savannah, and Charleston. That's cool info, Philip. Hey, Trap. Indeed, good timing to join. Damn, even this ship is still, I'm fully zoomed out and it's still too big to catch in one frame. What do I think the value of all the containers is? Billions, probably. I do like the shot. The little barge next to the Evergreen. Really cool. It's all Temu. Good. I ordered some stuff from Temu a few days ago. I'm glad it's already arriving. She was anchored north of Dunkirk overnight. Yeah, I did see that she was waiting to come in. She was waiting for a room in the port, probably. My voice comes... Hello. Hello, Phil. I would like to... I want to buy so much stuff for the stream, I should really hold back a little bit. I would like to get a better microphone setup. We have a new lens since this weekend, which is absolutely amazing. It's almost fully loaded. She's pretty full, but I think there's room for more. There's a lot of OOCL containers on her. There's a bit of scratch marks on her though. Bit of rough handling. Now is a good time to shout out the YouTube. If you want to support the stream, we're also live on the YouTube. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers there. We're pretty close. So if you're new, you want to support, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTubes. And maybe smash that like button. Or if you're watching on Twitch, you can also just drop a follow, of course. Suddenly gets very busy. I think that guy is here to make pictures of his car. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, the commands stream elements is down for now. Trace. I can link it though. HTTP www.youtube. By the time I'm done typing this, someone will have linked it for me. But youtube.com. Oh, we got the less coming out. That's a dredge that has been dredging here right in front of us for the past 2 weeks now. At Westerschelde. Live. Alright, that should be the YouTube link. Hope I didn't make any typos. Oh, she looks so good in the sun, the green. This is a real summer vibe ship. Alright, let's see what else we can expect. There's another general there's 2 small cargo ships going to Ghent that are coming. We'll definitely check those out. Let's see, what else do we have? Not much after that. We do have Melina coming, which is a fan favorite of the stream, but she's still a bit out. Next time the living will pass by is March 20. Oh, you have Philip. You always have so much good info. See, there's not that much coming in, to be honest. Which I knew that after the living it was going to be. There's a Chiquita farmer coming, but that one is going to Vlissingen, so it's not going to come all the way over here. What else do we have? Let's check up the canal from Ghent if anything is coming. No. Might be in for a shorter stream today, actually. I'll definitely wait for the 2 smaller ships going to Ghent so we can see them take the corner here in front of us. There's 3 tugs in the... Let me check what's in the lock. Oh, the cement trader is in there. That's pretty cool. A cement carrier ship. Oh yeah, I see it. And then the... Hola!
Phil Fetchuff just subscribed with a Prime Gaming for 1 month.
My volume was down. Hang on, let's reconnect my stream to the Ever Living, and I think it's gonna honk at us. Yep, there it is.
Phil Fetchuff just subscribed with a Prime Gaming for 1 month.
Phil, thank you for the Prime. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. That Prime. Thank you. Don't forget, everything I earn from the stream, I reinvest in getting better equipment. I think the next big thing will be the audio setup that I want to improve. I want to be able to have a microphone capture the sound of the ships as they come by. Okay, so keep an eye out on the less. For the new people who haven't seen it yet, you will see her rise out of the water real fast. I think she's already dumping now. Yeah, she's doing it. She's rising. A boom mic, a directional mic I need for that. Look at her rising out of the water like a beautiful swan. And there's the red line. So we learned that her capacity is 2,300 cubic meters. Dredging on. Dude, these guys are doing this day and night, Cracky. They don't stop. They've been doing this for 15 days straight, going back and forth here. It's crazy. And I think they even do it at night. I'm pretty sure I looked on radar once, and it was like 11 p.m. and they were still dredging. That was fast, yeah. So there's they have like, yeah, basically a trapdoor at the bottom of the ship, and then it all just floods out. I'll try to catch her when she comes back in. It's also cool to see her vacuum stick. I still don't know how to call it. Basically, the sucking mechanism. Dropping it in the water. Alright. Got another little oil tanker coming. I think the overlay is probably still borked. Let me check the info on this one. Where is it? Yeah, it's an Asberger ship. So exclamation mark ship, and then 993 8914. Boom. So this is the Hinrich Asberger going to Kiel in Germany. She's 119 meters long, 18 meters wide. Built last year, so a new shippy. Turns 1 this year. Let's see how fresh she still looks. Something to drink while we watch her approach. There we go. Little and then chip all alongside. Sorry if there's a little bit of vibration in the video. That's just the wind blasting the camera. I would say that it's already a lot more stable with the new lens than what we had before. Let's see. Still nothing. Oh, I see the two small general cargo ships approaching as well. So what I'll do, we'll catch the two general cargo ships going in here, going to Ghent. We'll also catch the cement trader going out. So that's a cement ship filled with cement powder. And then we might have to wrap up for today based on what else is there. If you are just joining, you missed some stuff. There was the ever living over there that we just saw come by. So this is the Asberger that's coming. And then a little overview. There's two big vehicle carriers or ro-ros parked over there. They're all going to a port on the other side of the river though, so we won't see them here. So there's that one and that one. And if I go further to this side, there's a Hugh that's now sailing away from us, which was very rusty. Hey Ramford, good afternoon. Or morning or evening, depending on where you're from. Not Asberger, Asberger. Jesus. And that's a little tanker that we missed in all the commotion. And then there's one of the two general cargo ships that's coming towards Ghent. There's the other one at the other end of the pier. So we'll see those in a minute. Let's go back to the Asberger. As you can see, it's with an E, not with an A. And it's with an E, not with a U. I should just pronounce it like it's German. The Hinrich Asberger. Or something like that. You can see all the connection points for loading and unloading. All the white little circles. So connection points. It's funny that the Hinrich Asberger is smaller than inland ships. Yeah, but you can definitely see that the build style is more seaworthy than an inland vessel. I would hope. Right. Hide her from the overlay. Hide. So I'm still looking towards the canal. The cement trader is still in the lock. So let's check out the small ships that are coming. Vertum, let's see. You. This is the Anita. I'm not gonna put her on the overlay. So we're looking at the Anita on the way to Ghent. She came from an anchor point. She's 88 meters long and 11 meters wide. Oh, RBS is back on the move? I don't see him yet. Is that the one that I saw park here earlier? We saw a patrol vessel come in. Oh, wait. Oh, there she is. My goodness, I totally missed her. Yeah. Let's try to catch a little bit of her. Anchor point. Why not Anchorage? Okay, I'll use Anchorage for now, so I don't make you chuckle too much. There she is. That's a patrol vessel from the government with the water police. She's going to play hide and seek with a little pillar now. Damn it, I missed her. She was in a canal park here, so we missed her going out. Anchorage, Alaska. Yeah, we'll go there for plane spotting. It's one of the holy grounds for plane spotting, Anchorage. Is she really gonna just sail away in a straight line from from me with that pillar in between? God damn it. Well, we tried to catch her. Oh, we got some movement on the locks. Let's rotate over there. They're clearly, yeah, they're making sure I don't do anything wrong. Absolutely. So that ship that we see there is the Cement Trader, which is a cement carrier ship. Which makes sense because, yeah, there's a lot of cement facilities in Ghent, in the port of Ghent. Oh, we just see the lock door opening as well. It's an old Mercedes, the inland ship. Now we have the sun against us. I can't see it anymore. Oh, in the front there. Yeah, it's a classic, indeed. Now look at all the ships. There's 3 ships there waiting for entering the lock. So these 3 will go in. Hans, you're here. Your favorite ship is coming. Melina's on the way. I'm not sure if we'll catch it though, but she's at the entrance of the river somewhere now. And she's going to Antwerp. What are the metal thing? They're just pillars in the water. They can dock. Yeah, basically just lean into those. I'm not sure if they put out mooring lines or not, but they just dog against it while waiting. Looks like that one is gonna take the outer ones. Yeah, Stream Elements is down, Hans. They're called dolphins in English. Ah, dolphins. What an interesting name. Duckdolf in Dutch. Duckdolf. What a word. Never heard of that word before. While we wait, the Anita is here actually. Let's check her out. Say hi to the captain. Can't see him. Ah, there he is. Waves. The only thing we've had happen is a tugboat that honked at us once. But that was way back, I think in November, that happened once. Otherwise, we didn't have any interactions yet with the seafarers. So this is the first one that's going to Ghent, and then we have another one just behind. There she is. Let me look up her info as well. The Artega? Yes, Arteaga. Artiga. Hey Tim, good afternoon. She's a Spanish ship. She's sailing under a Spanish flag. She came from Dordrecht in the Netherlands. That's just past Amsterdam. Amsterdam, past Rotterdam. Wow. She's definitely empty, by the way. You can see how high she's in the water. You can see her bulb sticking out right there. Interesting little bump she has. But yeah, she's probably also going to Ghent to pick up some raw resource, some sand or other dirt-like material. Hey Pablo, good afternoon. So for all of you who just joined, you did miss the biggest things that will see today, unfortunately. I can still do a little zoomy zoom maybe. Where's the Hugh? I think she's just... Wait, where's the Hugh? Are these two ships in line or... Hang on. Where is the Hugh? Wait, is she already that far out? No shot. Huh. Okay, the Hugh ship that we just saw earlier has magically disappeared. I guess she's directly in line of the tanker ship that we see here. She's directly in front of it. That's a trippy effect. And also we had the Ever Living come by earlier, which was a nice, impressive ship to see as well. Flea. I started earlier today for us, yeah. Just because there's not a lot of interesting ships coming in the afternoon, so I was like, might as well catch the Hugh and the Ever Living. Hey Mike, good afternoon. Did I see the HMM Gdansk? We saw it in the distance in the beginning of the stream. If you rewind to the beginning, you'll see it. But I didn't catch it on stream. It was already past here when I arrived. It just passed here, actually. Flee from home. Yes, I fled from home. Which also means I'll be home earlier. Alright, the ships are coming out. We got a nice little lowrider coming. The Umbro. Yeah, that is indeed one of the big boys. But it was here too early. I couldn't make it this early. It was actually interesting when I looked on the pilot's schedule yesterday evening at like 11. It looked very promising for the afternoon. And once I got up, the whole schedule was changed. As you can see, it's moving some kind of dirt. Big bulk port, the port of Ghent. Lots of bulk materials. Also have one of the good-looking tugboats heading out. You all know this is my favorite type of tugboat, just because of the chimney design on it. You see like the metal bended pipe sticking out of the red? I think it looks so cool. So she's heading out. That means a bigger ship should be coming in, I guess. But it might be a while. I'll check the radar, see if there's anything coming in a little bit. But first, let's try to catch the cement trader going out. Diamond tugs never look good. Is that a diamond tug? If it is, I think it looks good. The chimneys sell me. So this is a cement carrier ship. Let's see if there's any destination on her. Oh, there's a lot of ships here. Where is it? There she is. Wow, she's going to Portugal. To Setúbal. All the way to Portugal, delivering cement. Or do we think she's empty? She might actually be empty. Not too sure. Oh, it's really busy here now in the river. Look at all the ships. 2 tugboats. 2 general cargo ships. We have some inland ships parked over there. And then the cement carrier here. You gotta give it to them. It's a very original name. It's a cement carrier ship and they call it the cement trader. What kind is a general cargo ship? So it can basically do bulk cargo like dirt or stuff, but I think it can also mount containers if it has to, or other weirdly sized objects. It's a very versatile type of ship. Because you can, from where we're standing there, you can see that there's like a whole cargo hold. So there's like these cargo bays, but they can put something on top of them, or they can open them and then load it with stuff. Oh, the home port of this one is Tenerife. It's the Canary Islands. But yeah, she is probably going to Ghent for bulk cargo, because Ghent is a port that's very situated around bulk cargo. See the guys on deck ready for the mooring lines. Wait. I'm missing the cement trader. She's about to come by here. Yo! That scared me a little bit.
Subscribed for 2 months, enjoying the stream lurking, and realized I wasn't sub smile.
Zipdiff, thank you for the sub. 2 months. Thank you for the support. Thank you. Appreciate that. I always think it's an interesting looking ship, the cement trader. Oh, yeah, I see people on the bridge. It is super nice, yeah. It's super cold, but the sun's out, so that's nice, for sure. And yeah, apparently we're expecting 16 degrees next Friday. T-shirt weather is what I would call that compared to this weather. So if it is really that warm this next weekend, we will be heading back to Walsorden, which is another spot along the river where we can even be closer to the ships. So I'm excited for that. I really hope the forecasts come true. Oh my god. Wow, that ship stinks. Jesus Christ. It literally went all the way into my throat. Oh, that was a stinky one. Motorcycle riding weather. Yeah. That's another way to call it. You liked. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate the like. Alright, so let's see what else we can spot, but I think most of the big ships have gone past for today, or at least for the next few hours. Let's see. By the way, if you're not following yet and you want to make sure you don't miss next week, when we will even be closer than today to the ships, don't forget to drop a follow if you're watching on Twitch, or drop that sub if you're watching on YouTube. Both is free and it supports the channel. Let me check. So that is a tanker. That is an inland ship. Never mind. Yeah, so Molina is there. What is that one? That is a general cargo ship as well, but it's still quite far out. What are you? The Maersk Binton that is coming in, but it's going to Vlissingen, so that's not... Wait, is that... What the hell? That is trippy. It's going back. Huh. I haven't seen that before. So there was a Maersk ship that came out this morning that I saw come by as we arrived here. Well, as I arrived. And now it's heading back to Vlissingen. It made like a U-turn in front of the coastline. Maybe they forgot something? Hey, you forgot a container. That's interesting. Let me... Will this work? I want to try. We haven't tried this yet. Will this, with the new lens, will this be able to film me or no? Oh yeah, it does. Oh god. Oh, that won't work. Oh yeah. This is very... well, as you can see, it came out... Oh, damn it, camera, please. Wait, I should hold it in front of my face. So it came out and it U-turned and it's coming back in. They must have forgotten something. Yeah, it is a big lens now. Ah, there it is. That's the Hugh we saw earlier. I'm just wondering what the tugboat is going to do. Because I didn't see anything big for Ghent coming. Oh, look at that. That is the fan favorite. There she is. Hans, I just saw you type. Oh, there you are. There she is. Your favorite ship, Molina. Coming from the UK somewhere where she was dredging. Now she's heading back home to Antwerp. Let me check. What else do we have? Benton, what are you? Yeah, the Chiquita farmer is also not coming here. Drum, drum, drum. Checking towards Antwerp to see if there's anything other coming. Nothing. Yeah, the Maersk Iowa just left Antwerp, but that's too far out. I'm not gonna wait for that. Let's take another look at the lock, and then we can wrap things up, I think, for today. Some people have weird parking ideas, but hey. Let's just park straight in front of the guy with a camera. Here she goes. All right, chat, I think I'm going to wrap things up for today. As I said, I hope I have a very good weather weekend next week so we can do some different spots along the river maybe, get some other cool stuff in. I'm going to press a little button here. Shorter one today, but I knew that when I saw the schedule this morning. If you're not following yet, again, please drop a follow or subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. More stuff coming next week, as always. Thank you all for hanging out with me, chilling with me, for the info. Mods for helping out. Did I miss somebody? People who support it. Thank you as well. And then, yeah, I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.